Joe Duffy's Picks starts the NCAA Tournament. We've got one of the first four winners, plus we've got two NBA, the Grandmaster, plus Stevie Vincent is off of yet another sweep last night. All that and more, www.offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com. Here is your sports betting podcast for Tuesday, March the 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Here are your news and notes for the NBA. The Spurs and the Knicks. The Knicks with the worst margin of cover in the NBA by minus 2.3, or some of you know that as the sweat barometer. They're also easily the worst team in the NBA in terms of net rating. That is offensive versus defensive points, offensive versus defensive points per 100 possessions at minus 15. The Spurs, the second best offensive efficiency in the last 15 games, getting 108.1 points per 100 possessions. Knicks, the second worst, getting just 94. Memphis and Detroit. Memphis, Mike Conley is questionable. They are 5-2 without him. Remember, all records are against the spread unless we otherwise note. But 1-2 in his current injury. Darn good player. 60 games, 16.3 points per game, 3.2 rebounds, 5.3 assists. Detroit, Andre Drummond is probable. They need him. He averages 13 points, 13.2 rebounds. Detroit's got the second worst net rating in the NBA the last 5 games at minus 12.9. Memphis playing back-to-back and 3 games in 4 days. Milwaukee and New Orleans, the Bucks guard Michael Carter-Williams is probable. Averages 14.9 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, and most importantly, 7.1 assists. Bucks kind of one of those dichotomous straight-up and ATS teams. They're 24-12 against the spread on the road, despite a 16-20 straight-up mark. We got news and notes just like this for the NCAA Tournament. Please visit offshoreinsiders.com. Click on the podcast link, or wherever you're listening to this podcast has it, offshoreinsiders.com. Charlotte and the Clippers. Jamal Crawford is out. 60 games, 16.4 points, 2.5 assists. Clippers' top public bet, getting 80% of the bets for people who bet on that game spread-wise. Orlando and Houston, the Magic 21-11 against the spread on the road, their last 32, despite a 10-25 straight-up mark. The theory there being teams like that sneak under the radar, and the Sharps definitely put a check mark next to Orlando as a team to bet. Remember, Joe Duffy's Picks, Master Lock Line, offshoreinsiders.com has it all, www.offshoreinsiders.com.